today to talk about I get the great opportunity today to talk about my number one most important product that I use. And so people, ask all the time, especially, when I'm doing a product presentation or whatever, like about products, and what I use now religiously is not what I started on. And so, in order of importance, this is number one. So, we're going to talk about Shine, the female hormone optimizer today. Okay. And I'm not going to get into a lot of like nerdy science. I'm going to tell you at the end of the day, this is what it does. It helps regulate and balance your hormones. It is not a hormone. It does not have hormones in it, but it helps navigate those. And we came out with this product probably about 6 years ago. It was another one of our products that was in that top category of like the top 5. It was not a year that we took the number 1, but we were in those. It was a top award winning in female health. Okay. And so I didn't really take it at that point in time. I took enough stuff, just thought I didn't need it that much, whatever. And so I didn't. Well, 5.5, right at 5 years ago, I started into menopause and I started having hot flashes. Now, let me help you understand. I should have been taking it. It is a female health product. It helps regulate hormones, but I didn't. But I started taking it then because I thought, well, I have these 2 great friends that they've been miserable for years. And I thought, well, why don't I try that one product that I have that I'm not using in my cabinet? Long story short, I have been hot flash free for almost 5 years. It was the worst 2 weeks of my life though. And so the dosage on this is 3. And as far as I know, it still says on the bottle to take it in the evening. I've not looked at the bottle in a long time. I take most of my products in the morning. My evening was upside down at that point in time. And I was afraid I couldn't be consistent. With this product is not an immediate feel product. Okay. So like Zing, you take Zing and most people go, okay, I feel some clarity. I feel some mood. I feel some energy. This is a consistency builds up because a lot like, say, we'll talk about GLP-X. It is doing something with a hormone in your body or hormones in your body. So it's not, I took it and I feel. So I took it. I was very fortunate. It did not take very long for it to kick in. Now, I tell people, because I talk about this a lot, and one of the reasons why I selected this today, not only because it's my number one product, but because more so than not, people are saying when we're having a chat about their wellness or weight loss, that they feel like their hormones are off. It's very common. It's actually very common and not bad in lots of cases, but they are just starting to feel like they're offish. And so I want to talk about that for this reason, because this conversation, I talk about Shine pretty much almost every day with either an existing customer or prospect or somebody that's asking me to tell why I love it so much. My 2 friends, they were able to eliminate their hot flashes as well. And so go back, if I had this when my daughter was younger, I would have force fed these to her. And so younger women can help find relief from PMS symptoms, whether that's the time, the severity, the different things like that. Just like somebody later, when they start to feel more symptoms, can see that change. That it's been a game changer for so many people. I feel like it's super important when anybody feels like they've got a female issue that they are on this. Okay. So I'm going to call out just a few. The dosage is 3. Okay. It's 3 capsules. I take them in the morning, so I never forget them. Consistency. Remember, consistency is king with all things that we do. I have had people that they did 1, then 2 and worked up because they were trying not to take 3. The dosage is 3. That's all I'm going to say. The dosage is 3. I take 3. I'm taking 3 for 5 years, and it's my number one product. But I will talk about just a few ingredients in it, and I'm not an ingredient nut by any stretch of the imagination, and everybody knows this. But I actually have this. This is how much I talk about Shine, that I send this to people. And Tawny Martinez, who is a professor of research, basically, that's the skinny of it, put this together. And so, but there are a few things. This is why I say I should have been taking it anyway. I shouldn't have waited until I felt like I was in crisis. One, it's got vitamin B6 in it. That helps regulate mood and helps the body cope with stress. Y'all, one of the things that Shine does is it helps with mood, but it helps with mood not from that instant like little spark of an immediate product like Zing. It helps because it starts getting the right nutrients in the right places. It has folate in it, which helps your body convert carbs into energy. Y'all, it helps with energy, but not like a Zing. It's in how it converts. So see how people should be taking this and they're going, oh, I thought that was for like women like Jana or something like that. No, it's not. It's got magnesium and calcium in it as well. And y'all, you got to remember that within our body, how our muscles interact, how our immune systems interact, how our electrolytes interact is so crucial to feeling good. Okay. And then the last one that I'm just going to kind of call out, and if y'all want, I can, if anybody wants this, I'll send it to you. It's actually, and I won't pronounce it right, but it's ashwanda root, and I'm not going to pronounce that right. It's like some of the names in the Bible. Know what it says? Don't know what it. No, don't know how to pronounce it. So reduces anxiety, stress, fights depression, boosts brain function. So what I would challenge y'all as one of the things that's so important to me are symptoms of menopause. Y'all, these are health needs of women, especially when you're dealing with life, whether it's that early life, that midlife, whatever it is. So I can't tell you how vital I feel like personally Shine is. So I wanted to share a little bit of my own testimony. I've shared a couple of other testimonies. Another girl that's got a great, and I won't be able to call it off the top of my head, Lacey Murga. Lacey Murga is a younger mom. She's in education. Her husband is a football coach, and they've got one child. And this is her number one product because it helped her feel completely different at where she's at in her life. Like she swears by it. So I think we're underestimating some of the products that they're not showcased in a kit and they're not talked about enough. Again, I talk about it a lot because if you think about a lot of the demographic that comes to me, they're probably going to be a middle-aged female professional because that's who I was. That's who I am basically, right? And so, of course, I talk about menopause all the time, every day, all day long, every day. But when you're thinking about female health and the different things, I was going to see if there's something else in here. It's got another one. I will really mispronounce this and it'll sound like a cuss word that also helps with energy and stress resistance. And I want you to think about one of the biggest markets that we have is the energy market. The second biggest thing that I hear is stress. So I hope that has helped y'all a little bit today on our Lunch and Learn. I want to keep this short, sweet, and to the point so you can share it with friends, you can digest it yourself. And really, if you do want this, I'll go actually drop this in the live that's pushed. But of course, those that are watching on record, I can't do that. But more than glad to share how Jana answers what is Shine. All right. I got to go, y'all. Thank y'all so much. And we'll get the recording out to those that need it.